So yesterday I was invited to talk about nutrition and stuff for kids at the Locust Valley Parent Council meeting thing. I'm not fully sure exactly what it was, but I think they have like a weekly or monthly meeting, and I was there just talking about nutrition stuff, and I created a quick little protein guide, snack guide. If you want it, just comment snack below and I'll send it to you. But it's nothing fancy, but it's just stuff that I use for myself and my family and my kids. And we were just talking about kind of like simple on the go snacks, breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, stuff like that, right? Stuff we use. And, the main focus was around protein. And I believe for kids and pretty much anyone, our focus or starting point for a healthy diet should be protein, because protein is what's going to keep us full. Protein is what helps us, build lean muscle if we're working out, kids are active, and it's also just not that high in calories. And, there's a lot of reasons, right? But so we focus on protein. And then the second thing that I mentioned was focus on limiting sugar, mainly not having like in my house, we don't have soda. We don't have like juice. And it's because it's just sugar. There's no benefit to soda. There's no benefit to, like normal orange juice or anything like that. So it's just like wasted calories. And once again, for kids, adults, most people are not trying to gain weight or increase the amount of calories that they take in, right? And so we want to limit just like the additional calories that we get from, kind of like foods that aren't doing anything for us. And so, again, that's sugary drinks. So that's any type of juices, any type of sodas, any type of, of course, alcohol, but that's a different story. Okay. Not too many parents are giving their young kids alcohol, I don't think, or I hope not. But we just want to limit the additional sugar that they consume. And there's just no reason to have sugary drinks, for the most part. Now, we don't like not allow our kids to have sugar and soda either on the holidays or, when they're at parties and stuff like that. We just don't have it in the house like regularly, because if it is, they're going to drink it, right? And I don't blame them. Like, who doesn't love, like a glass of orange juice in the morning, like, or just like a good Coke. It tastes great. It's sugar. It's legitimately created to essentially make us want it, right? And so those were just the starting points. So focusing on protein and limiting sugar, again, no candy. Like, we don't typically have ice cream in the house. And because it's just so much easier if it's not there, right? Especially for kids. They just don't have the ability to say no, right? Like most adults don't have the ability to say no, right? It's like me with chicken parm. I don't have the ability to say no to chicken parm. I just, I can't do it. So it's just easier for me to not have it in the house, or, to say no to bringing it into the house, right? Because I love it so much. Like those are just the starting points. So again, focus your meals and snacks for you and your kids on protein, and then focus on limiting sugar just to like start. So if you are drinking soda, if you are drinking juice, if you are drinking iced teas, if you are drinking coffee in the morning with, additional sugar, or you have, some of those crazy drinks that Starbucks makes now that like, it's not coffee, it's a milkshake. Start there. And then you can get into maybe some of the more, the more difficult, complicated issues. But if you have any questions, just send me a message or comment below. Hope this helps.